athlete, I'm Coach Leanne. Welcome to Boxing the Drop. Let's get into a warm-up movement right here. We're gonna start with those hips, fists out. I want you to rotate your hand and your knee together. We're lifting that knee up just to kind of say hello to the hip muscles, to the glutes, because in boxing, we are always pulling a ton of power out of our hips. You're gonna hear me remind you to use your legs, to use your hips, and let's get them a little warmth right now. I'm gonna show you a combination that we'll see in our first song. So join me right here in orthodox stance. Left foot forward, right foot back, hands up, and we're nice and light on those feet. Let's kick it off with 2 jabs. So straight punches, and notice I'm gonna take tiny little steps with every single punch I throw. Join me now, 2 jabs. So straight out, back in, straight out, back in. Now across. So we come from the rear. Notice we're turning that hip, lifting that heel off the ground, back. A body shot, diagonal and in, moving through that hip, and now 2 slips. So tiny little movements, we're just dropping that shoulder forward. Let's do that again. Double jab, so boom, knuckles come forward, now into that cross, swivel through the hips, squeeze your glutes, into that body shot, push the hips forward, and now those 2 slips, keeping the abs tight and the elbows protecting the body. You got it? Then let's get to work. All right, athlete, hands up. Here we go.
I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. And when I finally got sober, felt 10 years older, but it was something to do.
When that bar comes, little duck, keep the eyes up though.
I drive a sports car just to prove I'm a real big baller, cause I made $1 million and
straight
I spent it on girls and shit.
block.
You don't wanna be
Double jab, keeping those shoulders away from the ears.
You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster and all alone. You don't wanna ride the bus like this. Never know.
Think about stepping your feet in place every single punch. We want to grab energy from the hips, transfer it into our hands.
I know a sad soul, darling. All I know are sad souls.
Let's pick it up. Double jab, cross, and duck. Bob and weave, eyes up. On that cross, lift your right heel right here. Drop down into the side. Adding on. Slip, slip, just like we practiced in the warm-up. Cross, hook, slip to the left, slip to the right. Jab, jab, cross, hook, slip. Elbows in close to the body on those slips. All right, push it into southpaw here. Right foot forward, left foot back.
Who already blew his shot? I get along with old timers, cause my name's a reminder of a pop song people forgot. And I can't keep a girl, no, cause as soon as the sun comes up, I cut them all loose and work's my excuse, but the truth is I can't open up. And you don't wanna be hard like me.
Boxing should still feel like dancing. We're not tense, never locking out, never getting ourselves all jammed up.
Never know who to trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that station. Stuck up on that station. Oh,
Scan the body here. Release tension out of the jaw.
sad soul. Sad soul.
Always coming back to that big exhale.
All I know are sad souls. Sad souls.
Let's go, double jab. You know this combo. So now practice that footwork. Practice squeezing your glutes with those punches.
Sad souls.
Adding on. Double jab, cross, hook, slip, and slip. Those slips are nice and tight and controlled. It's like a standing out crunch. All right, champ, I need you to shake out, roll those shoulders back, and get ready for our next track. Starting off again in that orthodox stance here. Left foot forward, right foot back. So we want to make sure on these ducks that we don't just drop our hands to our waist. Keep your hands up by those cheekbones.
I don't need no other, I'm satisfied doing it on my own. Only takes one other to change your vibe. Ain't that the way it goes? I don't need nobody but you on replay. Caught in the memory when you touch my body and you say my name, giving me what I need.
Little slips, just bringing that shoulder forward and across.
Every hour, give you power.
Let yourself get into this beat here.
24/7 got you on my mind. Think about you all the time. My body wants you night and day. But my head is screaming, go away.
Stepping those feet, step,
Got you on my mind.
step, step, step.
My body wants you night and day. I'm losing no control of me.
Switch it into that southpaw here. Right foot forward, left foot back.
I got a place with your name on it just in case you decide you coming out. No time for thinking, too busy listening.
We've got portals opening up on the side here. Take tiny little steps and start to rotate.
Addicted to you, blood, need some more. Heard you want my body, I want yours. You already know that I already know.
24/7 got you on my mind.
So important to try and keep your whole body relatively relaxed. As we start to get tense, we're gonna tire ourselves out, and we're gonna generally make this less fun. Boxing to me is just like joyful, sweaty, moving meditation. Feet going back to that orthodox stance here. Make sure you keep your head, your ears right over your shoulders, not jutting your neck out. Love when we combine those ducks with a strike on the other side. Down, up with power.
24/7 got you on my mind. Think about you all the time. My body wants you night and day. But my head is screaming, go away. 24/7 got you on my mind. Falling out of the time. My body
Nice and light, nice and loose.
I'm losing no control of me.
Contract, explode. Athlete, I want you to take a breath with me right here. Inhale, strength. Exhale, tension. Let's move on. Getting to punch things in Brazil, I mean, this is like my greatest dream.
You know me the best. You know my words, see me hurt, but you don't judge. That right there is the scariest feeling.
Remember, we're never coming to the end range. We're never snapping those elbows, never snapping those joints. Keep it soft, keep it control on the way out and on the way in.
Those words before about it was a lie. You deserve to hear it in 1,000 times. If all it is to say that is why is it so hard to
I'm
say?
gonna let you in on a secret. This is a short track.
Why am I
We do not have a lot of time. Make it count. Jab, cross, jab, slip, and slip. Block. Here we go. Up, up, cross, hook, slip. Let that hook lead you into a tiny tuck with that slip. Down, back up. Switch stance, quick.
I almost every line on a hands align when you
Can you get that collarbone to be a little more wide? Not rounding those shoulders excessively. Remember, we're never crossing those feet as we pivot. Tiny little steps as we open up these new portals.
Why am I in my own way? Why do I pull you close and then ask you for space?
You remember this chorus, right? Oh, no? I got you. Here we go. Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut, straight. Hook, slip. Lower those shoulders and get a little more flow out of it. And that's a wrap, my friend. Let's take it to our cool down. Congratulations, let's stretch it out. And of course, you used your hips in that workout, right? Good. Now let's cross the legs and we're gonna push our hips out to the side in the direction of that heel. Just kind of sink into this until you feel that stretch almost coming on the side. What's up, champ? Welcome to calibration. This is where you can adjust your height and lower body movements to modify your workout. First, let's get your height. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, keep your arms straight and relaxed, and then using your index fingers, pull and hold both. Great, we've got your height. Now, let's calibrate your squat depth. If you want to avoid squatting, slipping, or ducking during your workout, simply stand tall when it's time to pull those triggers. This will adjust the height of the triangles and walls in your workouts so that you can just stand tall through them rather than squat. Otherwise, let's get your depth. Get your feet a little wider, push your butt back only as far down as you feel comfortable, like you're sitting in a chair, and now hold both controllers straight out towards me and pull down on both triggers. Excellent. Now let's calibrate your right lunge. If you want your workout to have no right lunges, just stand tall when it's time to pull the trigger. Otherwise, push your butt back into the right, keeping your opposite leg straight. Find a depth that feels comfortable to you. Now extend your right arm and look towards your controller and pull the trigger. Awesome. Let's get the other side. Again, if you want no left lunges, just stand tall here when it's time to pull that trigger. Otherwise, push your butt back, keep your abs tight and chest up. Once you're at that comfortable depth, raise your arm, look to the side, and pull and hold that trigger. Excellent. Even if you've calibrated to skip your squats and lunges, you might still hear your coach cue for these movements. Just do what you're comfortable with. And that's it. You can always come back to make these movements easier or more challenging. Now, let's get to work. What's up, champ? I'm Coach Leanne. Welcome to Broken Dreams Team Boxing, where we are going to be breaking some targets together. Now let's warm up here. I want you to bring those fists up in guards, elbows in. We're going to push and rotate across one side of our body and then bring it back through center. I want you to really concentrate here on moving those hips. So I'm lengthening my arm until I get a stretch through the obliques, through the hip joint, nice and long from your fist to your toe. See if you can even stretch that line a little bit farther here. Just trying to bring a little bit of warmth into the body. At the top of every song, I like to take a deep breath, blow all the air out through my mouth.
Gonna make you bend and break.
Just kind of get ready to get in that zone.
But let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. And I want these words to make things right.
Don't worry about power. Find your groove, find your flow. Make your movements controlled. Jab, cross, up. Jab, cross, hook. Flip, cross, flip, jab. You recognize that? Let's do it again. There it is, taking tiny steps as we rotate. Making sure we're always facing that portal. Switching stance here. Right foot forward, left foot back. Southpaw time, here we go.
Looking forward to the future. My eyesight is gone.
Now I'm an orthodox boxer, and southpaw took me a long time to feel comfortable in. If you're feeling that right now, practice taking slightly wider stance and recognize that there is value in getting good at that which feels a little bit uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, flip, cross, flip, jab. Drop those shoulders away from those earlobes. They are not earrings, okay? Good time to breathe here. Good time to take in Iceland a little bit. Punch it out. Show me some power. Back to orthodox stance. Hands up and guard. Let's go. Last 30 seconds, champ. My abs are on fire. But I'm not giving up till it's over. Stay with me. Take those shoulders, roll them up to your ears, and then slide them back down towards your back pockets. Stand up tall. Thanks for the memories, baby. Now let's get to work. Straight punches, little duck, and uppercuts. Duck and uppercuts. Make that duck nice and quick so you're right back in your stance.
Let me know that I've done wrong when I've known this all along. I go around a time or two just to waste my time with you. Tell me all that you've wrong.
Now, if you're new to boxing, I want you to remember, you don't have to keep it your dirty little secret that throwing punches feels good and makes you feel powerful. Uppercut, uppercut, hook. Uppercut, uppercut, hook. Switch stance, nice and quick. Now, if you are born an orthodox fighter like me, then southpaw is going to feel a little bit challenging, and that's okay. Nothing cool happens in the comfort zone. Turn that hip on your hook. Back to orthodox stance. Slip, hook. One of my favorite combinations, that slip and uppercut. It's a beautiful counter punch. Get back into that flow. A tense fighter is an inefficient fighter. So we gotta stay cool, honey buddy. Come on. Take us home. Hook. Hook. Lean into your power, come on. Last 20 seconds. Give those arms a good shake, roll those shoulders back, and let's hit our last track. You and I are about to make some memories here in Machu Picchu with this one.
If you're a lover, you should know the lonely moments just get lonelier the longer you're in love than if you were alone. Memories turn into daydreams, become a taboo.
This track starts off a little bit timid, but it's gonna pick up. So enjoy this moment to breathe. Really focus on that form.
Soft hearts, electric souls, heart to heart and eyes to eyes. Is this taboo? Baby, we built
Big
this
breath, switching into southpaw.
memories. Take my picture.
Remember, you are picking up those feet with every punch.
And when your fantasy
Not just so that you're marching in place, but because I want you moving your hips, moving the weight of your whole body into every punch.
of you from time to time, more than I thought I would. You were just too kind.
Check out where your chin is. Sometimes I'm getting a little eager, and I'm just moving my head closer and closer to that portal. Get those ears stacked right over your shoulders.
Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it, and when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in the house of memories.
Quick double cross there. Ba, ba, ha. Eyes forward. Woo! Here we go. This is the fun stuff.
Those thoughts are past lovers, they'll always haunt me.
Drop it low. Drop it low. Straight punches to the body right there.
Baby,
We're back in orthodox stance.
house on memories. Take my picture now. Shake it till
Big finale
you see
here.
it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place.
Bob and weave. Eyes up. Slow. Double jab cross. Pump it. Double cross jab. Finish strong. Repeat through before we get cooled down. Three rounds in the bag, athlete. That's what I'm talking about. Let's stretch it out. I want you to get back into that fighting stance. Heel down, toe up, and we're just gonna pull those hips back. Find a stretch in the hips, in the hamstring, and let's let those shoulders relax. We built a lot of heat up in those shoulders. Just give them a little shake, let it all loosen up here. Come back to that breath, and beautiful. Raise it up. Switching sides, heel down, toe up, hips back. Taking that breath on the exhale, sinking just a little bit deeper, looking for a little length here, a little warmth in the muscle, no pain. Shake those arms out. I'm so grateful that we get to hang out with each other, do a workout like that that makes us feel powerful, listen to awesome music, and hang out in a beautiful place like this together. We are two lucky ducks. Let's roll those shoulders back 3 times, standing tall. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Coach Leanne. I'll see you soon.